me see. How do I flip the camera? Y'all take a screenshot of this. Take a screenshot and Google every drug that says it's been detected.
No, they don't gotta. They don't gotta show that. You don't gotta show that. You don't gotta show that.
It was not that. I had some, like I said, the first one that says benzo something. That is a drug that weakens your nervous system, so you can't move, you can't do nothing. They got. Let's see. It says UPCP, cannabinoids. There's different kind of cannabinoids, and PCP don't mean sherm or whatever the fuck. PCP can mean a bunch of other shit.
PCP means sherm.
Right, and I don't do drugs. Is my whole point. I never did drugs like that. I know I put in my system. I smoke marijuana, and I don't do that other shit that they talking about. Like I said, the first one is a fucking drug that weakens your nervous system, so I couldn't move. That's why they strapped me down. I was so weak, and I was dozing in and out of the hospital. They tried to send me to a psychotic hospital outside of there. I don't do coke. You guys don't know what I do. You guys know I live my life. Like I said, the police work for this app. There was a girl that came to me out of the blue when I was working outside, and she was working for them. That's because I come live and I'm sitting there telling you guys how I'm doing my work. That, you see what I'm saying, how this works with the app? And then this bitch meets me and she gives me a soliciting charge. I've never got in trouble for soliciting because I don't solicit and I don't sell my body. I'm a professional entertainer and I'm a dancer. And everybody knows this. So when this girl comes out of the blue and all of a sudden gives me a soliciting charge, I know all of a sudden, okay, bitch, you work for the police. So this is how that works. On the 3rd, when they came, first of all, I was told by Metropolitan Police Department that I was going to be arrested. Why the fuck did the hospital pull up and take me? As soon as I get behind the fucking ambulance doors, they start shooting these shit all up in my arm. They start shooting me right away with drugs. That's how I have this stuff, this detected, but I don't have certain other shit. I was told by them. They don't know. They didn't even ask me. They just start shooting me right away. Like I said, they try to give me like, you know how when people get executed, they get those three drugs like a cocktail. Hold on, let me go outside because everybody's trying to talk over me. I don't like that. Let me go outside real quick. Let me see. Because that's what I said. It's deeper than a man following me or this, that, and the third or whatever the fuck. It's about something else going on. And that's why I say I'm an Israelite and I'm a Muslim and everything like that, because I know that I'm really not. First of all, you know your history, you guys will understand. People are starting to wake up in this world. People are starting to realize a lot of shit that's going on in this world. And it's not just about getting kidnapped by the government. If you guys know what artificial intelligence is, y'all would fucking have a clue. Only people who know about this.
Diamond, who place are you? Are you back at your grandma?
No, I don't trust her. I don't trust nobody. Like I said, that's why I called you, because I know I can trust Barbie, because Barbie wouldn't have a clue about this kind of shit. So, like I said, I look different because I'm a Muslim. I protect my head like the people do, the Muslim people, and that's why I'm going to a Muslim church. And I'm going to the mosque, and I'm going to a whole bunch of other places because I know what the fuck I need to do to protect myself. Like I said, I know what kind of drugs I put in my system. And you guys are talking about some she's going crazy. That's what they want you to think. I don't care what the comments are saying. I'm just here to address it like this. I know artificial intelligence is real. I've been doing my research. And like I said, the hospital didn't kidnap me for no reason. They know because I know what the fuck going on. When you have security cameras in your house and you have these phones and you have this technology, do you guys not understand that the government could tap any device that's been created in your home? My brother has a security system in his house called gov't. And when you have gov't or Ring, you guys remember how they said the Ring cameras were getting tapped and people were talking to people through their cameras? Right.
Yeah.
That's how this shit starts. I was telling my mom everything that's going to happen before it happened. And all of a sudden, we start noticing, like, the government's been watching us. When you go outside and you're sitting there on the blade and this, that, and third, that's all part of their program that they want you to run. That's why we live in a minority area, because they want us to fight against each other and put each other in jail and hurt each other because it's a bigger picture involved. Like I said, first of all, I was supposed to go to Metropolitan Police Department, and I was told by an officer on camera, I'm going with him. How the fuck did I end up in the back of a fucking gurney and a fucking ambulance, and I'm sitting there getting drugged induced by these people? And you guys don't have to believe me. You guys don't have to say I was high. I was not high. First of all, I went to jail for 2 fucking weeks. How the fuck was I high? I got out. It was not high still. I know what the fuck I put in my system. Even when you go to jail, that's where it starts too, because it says to your food, this food is for inmate consumption only, not human consumption. What the fuck does that mean? Are we not human? Right? If you Google it, do your fucking research. Yeah, Barbie, you probably looking crazy too, because it's not for everybody to understand, but I'm starting to realize what's going on. When I was talking to somebody, he said, you are an Israelite. I said, I don't even know what that means, but I know now it's because I'm a Muslim. I don't have to fucking be gone. I don't have to be high. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Once again, the government was tapping our cameras.
So you saying that
the government was tapping our cameras, right? And in the Quran book that my mom was reading me, not the Quran Bible, but some other Muslim book, it says when you are homeless, you are left without a home and you are supposed to be terminated. That's why people live in these minorities and all these people are homeless, because they want you to get hurt and die and then nothing happens to you. Do you guys not know one of my cousins just passed away? He was shot in his back. That means he was murdered. The police said, well, case closed because he was a part of gangs, this, that, and the third. If you're shot in the back, that means somebody murdered you, not you had a gunfight like me. That was different. I was protecting myself. You guys don't need to see my clothes. I have on shorts and a shirt, and I wear this to protect my energy and my mindset, because I know what the government is doing to people. The Vivint camera system, like I said,
so
when you have your camera system on, you might not be recording right away, but there's always a light that's on. That means that anytime they could tap into your system. My sister's brother came to us, and he said, well, damn, is that Vivint? They didn't realize that it was Vivint, so they said no, but in my head, I'm already know what kind of camera system it is. I said, yeah, that is Vivint. Why, you work for them? He said, yes. How the fuck, first of all, when he said that, I knew right away that they were already tapping our systems, because you didn't come over here and you didn't mention these camera systems for no reason. You guys don't have to understand what's going on. I'm going to sue the government. And I'm going to go ahead and pursue my case, because when you do, they try to get you knocked off. My uncle right now, he won a case for $30,000 for defamation of character. They're trying to define my character. I'm not psychotic. I'm not on drugs. Even though I'm smoking marijuana, that's legal. Why is there meth? What is it called? Not meth, but fentanyl found in dispensary marijuana. This is the weed that you guys approved to us to smoke. Why is there fentanyl found in dispensary medical marijuana? Because the government wants us to die. Yeah, it's not called schizophrenic. I'm not none of that. There's a girl on my Facebook, and I'm going to show you right now. I'm going to get my tablet because you guys don't believe me. The bitch said the same thing. I'm going to show you guys what she was talking about right now.
So you saying you went to a hospital and they just said you had all right.
Hold on, I can't hear you. Give me a second. Hold on. Give me a second.
They gonna help me. All right, I'll see. But I can't be here.
So this is how it works. I'm going to show you guys something, because everybody just keeps saying, oh, you're on drugs, you're on drugs. That's what the hospital tried to tell me. I got interviewed by 3 psychotic doctors, and they all told me, you're just telling me what we want to hear. No, motherfucker, I know who the fuck I am. You guys just want me to go somewhere against my will again, but you can't do that when you have your mind on right. No matter how much time they drug me, I still know who the fuck I am. I still know what's going on. No. Like I said, once again, let me show you guys this Facebook status and how Facebook works. All this social media shit is the fucking government. And I told them, instead of me going publicly about this shit, I would rather just, you guys, let's just talk about it outside the public eye. I went to court, and I was going to go ahead and start my case against the government, because I know how they work and how they set up artificial intelligent robots. Do you guys not know we're walking with robots in this world? There's people that look just like us, talk like us, robots, because the government puts that into our fucking public eye. Let me show y'all one thing that this girl posted on her social media, because everybody saying it's about drugs. I have screenshots about how the government talks about, yeah, we're sitting there mixing people in with the public eye. That's robots. They sit there, talk like us, they walk like us, they move like us. Hanson Robotics and all of them, and all these robotic companies, they make it look like we're still trying to learn it. No, you guys already been put these motherfuckers into our face. And you know when they did it? They put them in our public eye when COVID happened. That's why they said, oh, we need you guys to stay indoors. Don't go outside. Put these masks over your face. Because that's when they infiltrated that shit into the public. Even though it's already been in the public, that's when it got real. So this is a girl's status on her Facebook. She says, because my brother showed me this, because he understood what the fuck I was talking about. She said this on Facebook, and I'm going to show y'all. Her name is Aaliyah Valentine. Go to her Facebook right now. She said, this is what Donald Trump did to my face when I asked his workers to help me take the black magic off my face. Now I'm trapped in a laundering game with my own spirit, and I can't take Lyft or Uber or go to the airport because my spirit is in these apps. I just paid my phone bill, and it's still not working. SOS. This is the girl. I just got that part of the status. She said, hey, it's Vice sex trafficking in Vegas. They are trying to sex traffic me again, and they're switching the system around and trying to say I'm 16. Do you guys not understand this? Let me see. Where'd it go? Where'd her other status go?
So I have a question. Didn't you say before that that boy was giving you drugs? What drugs was he giving you? Or you made that up?
I stopped using drugs once I went to jail. It don't stay in your system that long. It's not like marijuana. He told me I was on Molly. He lied to me because he knew that if he told me it was meth, I would not have did the shit with him. He lied to me because he's probably working with they ass too. That's why I don't fuck with him. So like I said, if I knew that that wasn't what it was, I would not have been using it. And I'm not messed up permanently. Why is there a bitch on Facebook talking about how Donald Trump and them won't take her off of this and that? You guys don't know who I am originally. I am related to somebody so historic, you guys wouldn't even have a fucking clue. I've been told since I was a little girl that I'm related to President Hamilton, Alexander Hamilton. Our last names don't come from nothing. That's what you guys are failing to realize. And it's not that he got me gone. You guys are ignorant to this knowledge. That's why certain people saying, oh, she's right, it's facts. But some people saying, oh, she's high and this and that because they want you to be confused and conflicted. I'm not conflicted. I know what the fuck going on in the world. Like I said, I'm related to a president.
So where is this boy?
He's where he's going to be. I'm not worried about him. That's besides the point. The point is about how the government trying to hold
he's not
my will.
For you no
and
more.
I've been in jail for
you're not in no more contact.
I've been in jail for 2 whole weeks sober. I got out sober. I have not did drugs since I've been out of jail and since I've been in jail. Is my whole point. I've been sober. And I don't have brain damage. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I don't want to even look at the comments because I'm sitting there trying to address this and make it my point that the government kidnapped
me. Yeah, just swipe it to comment.
The government kidnapped me because, like I said, I was supposed to go to jail. Remember, I called you, Barbie. What I tell you on the phone? I said, I'm talking like this because the police are sitting there watching me. I told them to take me to my grandmother's house, and I called the police on myself. I said, I want to go somewhere because I don't feel safe. And I'm talking about I don't feel safe for these motherfuckers, the police. And the police told me, this is not a free taxi ride. Last time I checked, if you're a damsel in distress, a woman, and you're at late out night outside and you don't feel comfortable, the police take you to a safe place. That's why they have this such thing with the square on a bus. It's called a safe place. The gas stations, the bus. The police are supposed to be able to take you to a safe place when you feel uncomfortable. Like I said. So then I seen this. Let me go back to other shit. People keep talking about drugs and this, that, and the third. It's not about that. You guys are making it about something that is more deeper than, like I said, it has nothing to do with a man. It's about the government and how they work. And I woke up and realized what the fuck they're doing to me. Like I said, as soon as I got on the back of that ambulance, they start shooting shit right into my arm. Right?
So when'd you get out of the hospital?
I got out the hospital, it says, on the 4th. What's today's date? They said I got out on the 4th. I didn't get out the hospital really to the 5th. I got out the hospital yesterday. Today's the 6th.
What's today's date?
On my paperwork, it says I got out on the 4th. They're a motherfucking lie.
So they just saying you had
right.
all
also
those
drugs. I had
acute
psychosis and polysubstance abuse. That's a motherfucking lie itself because, like I said here, What's what?
What is that?
Polysubstance
What you
abuse.
just
I
said.
have no clue because I'm not of the medical terminology that they put in English words. That's why I said I'm an Israelite, and I know I'm not from this country, and that my family bloodline really came from out of the country. That's why I'm going to renew my citizenship and become a U.S. national, because I'm not a U.S. citizen. When you become a citizen, that's how they're able to hold you against your will, take you to jail, and detain you against your rights. Right. And like I said, I don't have no multiple substance in my system except until I met these motherfuckers. This says that my referral and mitigates identifier risk factor. Chem Depth Intensive OP. If you Google what that means, you'll find out. And it's sad that they're really doing it. Like I said, this girl, Valentine, she didn't come to Facebook saying that for no reason. Everybody on Facebook is sharing her statuses like, oh, she's missing. She's missing. They don't know where she's at. She's been talking crazy. They think she's on drugs. Some people know what the fuck going on, and some people don't. Either you do or you don't. All you got to do is Google artificial intelligence by the U.S. government, the CIA, and how they put DMT into our CIA agents to make them talk to aliens and shit like that. You guys don't understand. It's about the government. It's not about drugs. It's about the government. So like I said, you could either take it or leave it. How they say that we're living in the end times, of how everybody believes that revelations is happening on the days of this earth. I believe that. Revelations, we're walking in those days of revelations. How they say the mark of the beast and all this about the book of the Bible. I was talking about the Bible, and the next day somebody went up to me and said, here's a new Bible. I feel like every time I'm talking to somebody in the public, it's a government, artificial, intelligent person talking to me, because every time I'm talking, it's shit happening right before my eyes, and I'm recording all this. Yeah, you could say it's cracked. No, it's the government cracking y'all motherfucking mind. I cracked their shit open. So this is why I screenshotted about the artificial robots and how they're talking about they put them amongst us. It's the truth, and it's the truth. That's why I said I'm suing the fuck out of Valley Medical Hospital, because, like I said, you guys held me against my will twice. I ended up in that hospital twice on 2 different occasions, and they sat there and drug induced me twice. They did it to me 2 times. So, anywho,
do you think that boy got any part of this? Because okay, because I think he did all of this.
And if he did, it's because they put him in my presence. I didn't meet him for no reason. You see what I'm saying? You don't meet people for no reason. When you have a bloodline that's historic, like they said, there's people who related to Washington. We are living the of our president. Do you understand that? I've been told since a little girl that I'm related to President Alexander. I believe so. And I bet you if I go take a DNA test and they have some living descendants, I bet you my DNA connects. I have Hamilton in my bloodline from my father's side, and I have, that's just my father's side. I don't know who my mother's side, how her ancestors are real, and who she's related to, but how they said that we were taken from over the seas and they was brought over here. No, we were already on this land of America before that. History is written by winners. You guys don't get that. History was written in the essence of the winners. You guys believe that fucking Hitler was a bad person? I don't believe so. He was helping his people because he seen what they were doing. Do you see what I'm saying? But into our eyes, history, it looks like Hitler was this, that, and the third, a Nazi, this, that, and the third. No. I don't know what the fuck he was. I'm not from their era and whatever the fuck was going on with them, but I do know this. I know who I'm related to, and I know what they're trying to do to me. They want me to end up in jail and everything like that because they want me to go away and have my memory erased and have me just living a life and I'm working. We don't have to work. The people came over to America and enslaved our people. I believe that it's our ancestors talking through us as living vessels, and that's why we get the knowledge we know. You don't just wake up and say, hey, I'm going to think this, then this, and that, third. I'm thinking this, that. No, it's about how the government works. About the Illuminati and why people like Beyonce and all the motherfucking rich people get to live their life and they don't have to work like that. But we get told, oh, she was a singer and that and this, whatever the fuck they went through. But the point is, You guys think I'm talking crazy. You don't have to understand that. It's not for y'all to understand. I'm going to pursue my case how I want to. I'm just becoming publicly with it. I wasn't trying to do this. I didn't want to talk about this. That's why I said I felt uncomfortable, because I feel like the moment I laid my head down, the motherfuckers is trying to come for me. That's why I said I ended up in the hospital twice, but I'm told by Metropolitan Police Department, you're going to be arrested. You're going with me. How the fuck do I end up in the hospital in a psych ward? Right? Exactly. More and more black people are waking up. More people are gaining knowledge about how.
So where did they pick? You don't know how you got there.
I know exactly how I got picked up. I was looking for oh boy, and he would not reveal himself to me. Instead, I see the police circling me. This how serious it is. I see the police circling me, and instead of them arresting me, an ambulance pulls up instead, and they arrest me. And with the ambulance, and they start drug inducing me with these hallucinogens and these nerve system that weakens me, so I can't move and I won't be mobile and I can't talk. But I'm stronger than that. I was looking for him for a reason, because somebody who came up to him. I'm not going to sit there and keep talking about it. I'm going to pursue my case, and you guys will see for yourself. People on it.
So you was in a hospital?
No, I was in jail. I got out of jail. When I was in jail, I've never been upstairs to the jail. So when I went to jail, I really was in jail. I've been in a holding tank and I've been released. But see, when I went to jail the first time and I was in juvenile and I was fighting for an attempted murder case for my father, I was in there 6 months. And the first book I ever read on my own free will was a Bible. I'm very smart. Exactly. I'm very smart, and I know who the fuck I am, and I know who I'm related to. I'm a living descendant of somebody that they don't want me to talk about. I know exactly who I am. Period, point blank. That's why when the man was talking to me, he said, you're Israelite, because he knows I'm not from this land. And I know that now. George Washington, if you guys must know, our very first president, he was a fucking slave. He's not a white man. George Washington was black, if you guys know the truth. That's why they say, if you know your real history, our first president was black. And you guys don't have to care. That's why you motherfuckers are stuck working and being enslaved in this modern day slavery. Because you guys don't know. You guys don't know your history. So like I said, I just wanted to address it because, Barbie, you was talking about how it's about a guy or whatever. It's not about a guy. This shit leads all the way back to the government and how they've been following. And they're trying to, I know, I told you that to protect you, because I don't want to bring it to your attention and make you feel uncomfortable. That's why I was on the phone with Barbie, talking loud, talking about how I know who I am, and I know I'm not from this land, and I know that what the fuck they did to me was wrong, because like I said, the police left me out there for dead. I am a walking target.
Yeah, you said the police was there, and then when I pulled up,
they was there. They left because I told you over the phone, oh, now they're leaving. Remember that? I told Barbie they were watching me literally while I'm talking to her over the phone. Make a comment page so I can give you admin. Mm-hmm. And it's not that I was high. I was not high, is what they don't understand. Why would I sit there and call the police on myself so I can make my own point? But the police, instead of taking me with them motherfuckers said, no, this is not a free taxi. We're not going to give you no ride. You're going to sit here and you're going to be stranded any motherfucker way. Because they wanted me to be a walking target. But no, I called Barbie because I could trust her. Because she had no knowledge of all this until right now. So I'm telling her it and I'm bringing it to her attention. When you listen to certain songs that they're talking about how you got to just listen to your music. You guys don't have to believe me. I don't give a fuck who believes and who don't. But I know one thing. I was held against my will by the government. And like I said, meth does not have no effect on my mind like that. No drug can affect me to realize I know that I'm a walking, living descendant of somebody that's a president. And they don't want you to know that. Because then they know that they owe you money. Like I said, the president, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, they're not even supposed to be in the office right now. Donald Trump said he predicted something about George Washington. Donald Trump is who's supposed to be in office, I believe. Because he knows what the fuck is going on. So like I said, let me go ahead and show you what I screenshotted because I was just taking notes and I was telling my mom, I don't know who to go to. I don't know if I should go to the courts. I don't know if I should go to the FBI. I don't know if I should go to the IRS because I know one thing, they're taking what's ours. That's why we're oppressed black people and we're working these non-fucking jobs and we're just living check to check. Only way you can live comfortably is if you go to school and get a degree, right? But even if you get a degree, you're still in debt like a doctor, right? You think that you go to school to be a doctor, you're going to be rich. No, you're going to become a doctor and you're still going to be oppressed. You're still going to owe them money because they don't want you to know. And like I said, I don't care who believes me because like I said, the government is trying to defame my character. That's why I want to go ahead and go to my Muslim sisters and brothers so I can go ahead and get my own ownership of my own life. They can't arrest me if I give the power of attorney to my husband because my husband will have the right to say, hey, no, you cannot take her. Because she's my person. Do you see what I'm saying? But when we're in a hospital and we're in jail, it's because we don't have nobody. The power of attorney is to the government. Once again, yes, I am married. I have my ring on my finger right here. This ring is a symbol that means something that only you guys would know about. You guys think George Washington is white. No, our first president was a black man. And they killed him.
Who'd you marry?
A Muslim person that's not really a Muslim because the person I met I thought was a Muslim. They were trying to play with my mind. But I know this ring came from somebody else and it means something. Right, you guys think it's drugs and it's okay. Because I know what the fuck happened to me. Like I said, I didn't end up in the hospital twice.
When did you get married?
I can't answer that for you. Because like I said, it's not for the whole public to know. But I know I'm married and that's why I wear my ring on my finger.
So you're married on
yes on paper. Yes, I'm
married on
paper.
Like we're just...
Yes. That's why they can't touch me. But they did because my husband's not around. You see what I'm saying? My husband is not around. Right here on my paper, when I got released from the hospital, it says that patient will transport self. But the psych doctor said, no, I'm going to call you a taxi and you're going to get in this red Charger. Nigga, I wish the fuck I would go in y'all fucking taxi so y'all could go ahead and keep trying to get rid of me. Why I say I'm going to self-transport myself, but I have to get in a taxi. Do you see what I'm saying? It's about the government. Y'all are lost because y'all are not awakened because y'all are eating this poisonous food. Do you guys not know that this food that you're eating and certain drinks that we're drinking is not healthy for you? That's how they artificially fuck up your mind. Artificial intelligence, they grow from the brain because of the food they give you. But our sisters and our ancestors are coming from the ground up and they're talking to me because they're coming from the seed and from the root of the ground. That's why that shit called Roots. Roots, the movie, I didn't watch that for no reason. And when I was in jail, my ancestors came through me. And they told me that I was an oppressed person. That's why when somebody said, this food is for inmate consumption, not human consumption. What the fuck does that mean? Open up your fucking ears and open up your eyes. Barbie doesn't understand because she's never been to jail. That's why Barbie's looking and she's just listening. I was sitting there talking to a man and he said, you are an Israelite. I'm just having a basic conversation with him, trying to figure out something else that we were talking about. He just said, well, you're an Israelite. And now I understand what the fuck that means. I have to go ahead and give my own ownership of my own life and my own rights. Because being a U.S. citizen is not good. I am from a different country based off my ancestors' history. That's why when I was talking to my grandma and I was trying to figure out something about my great grandma, you know what she told me? She said, oh, that ancestry shit don't matter. I'm not talking about, she's talking about the website ancestry.com where you send your DNA to. I wasn't even talking about ancestry.com, but out of the blue, she said that because she is also part of the artificial intelligence and how it feels to not sit there and understand because her brain is over there fucked up. I woke up when I got in jail and I saying how they were oppressing us. You have to read, write, or sleep. Motherfucker, I'm a grown-ass woman. If I don't want to read, write, or sleep, well, I can't sit here and stare at your motherfucking ass until you feel uncomfortable. Oh, they said, well, we're going to put you down. That's how they treat you in jail. They treat you like you're a fucking ain't shit. Because that's how they look at us. That's why black people are more powerful than what the fuck they realize. But you guys don't understand unless you wake up and realize and smell the fucking roses. No, she's not. No, I'm sorry. It's okay. I'm sorry. And I talk to people with authority and they understand where the fuck I'm coming from. Do you guys not understand? I talked to this white bitch and I told her, bitch, you are full of the devil. And she said, yeah, I know. We're walking up and I love it here. Oh, okay, bitch. Well, you stay far the fuck away from me with your cracker ass. Bitch. I was in jail and a hospital. Exactly like they said, I'm not crazy. I'm awoke. I didn't get told as a little girl that I'm of a fucking presidential bloodline for no fucking reason. And it's the truth. I didn't say that Israelite is a Muslim. Do you guys not understand that Muslims have 12 tribes from India? Yeah, you guys don't know that because you guys are asleep. Your brains are not woken like mine is. And I know who the fuck I am. When I went into the fucking courthouse and I was going to go ahead and bring forth my case, which is this is my case, because I have all the proof in my tablets and my motherfucking phone, I got told by the marshals, no, here, come with us instead. Come outside. They wanted to sit there and stir me away from the bigger picture, but they can't. Because every day they try to sit there and oppress my memory, they can't. They cannot oppress me. So, like I said, you guys don't have to believe me. Exactly. There's 12 tribes of Israelites.
So,
and they all could be different sorts of Muslim because you guys are not Muslim. You guys believe in Christianity, or you might be Jewish, or you might be a Muslim, or you might be something else, or you might not believe in the Lord at all. But the Bible wasn't created for no reason. Just know that. Everybody keeps saying you're sleep deprived.
so are you
I'm safe no matter where
right
the fuck
now?
I walk because I'm covered in the blood of the word. I didn't feel comfortable. I don't feel comfortable late at night because at night, that's when they come to get you. And that's when they target you. I'm not going into nobody's house unannounced. And I don't know who the fuck is waiting for me because I know motherfuckers leave their windows open. You don't know who's sneaking in. It's not for everybody to realize. That's why I talk to my mother because I could trust her. And my mom told me some same shit that she's been through. She's been going through this because she's been in jail and they trying to oppress her. My father's been in jail and they're trying to oppress him. And my uncle, who is a Muslim and of the Islam nation, he's in jail for a habitual criminal. They're trying to hold him for life, but they can't because he's awoke. And it's not about being laced, it's about your mental health. If you believe in the medical terminology that they put in English, first of all, I'm only knowing English because that's what they teach us. My true language is probably not of this land. Do you know what I'm saying? We speak English because that's what they teach you in school. School's an abomination. School is made for you to sit there and stir away from the real shit. If you know what I'm talking about. That's why we tell my brothers and people who are righteous, you teach yourself. You teach your school. And that's, no, you teach your kids school what you want to embed in their mind. You go to school and they teach you, oh, this, that, and the third, the fucking algorithm and square root of pi. That shit is not applied to our life. We don't need to know fucking square root of this or that to sit there and live our life. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's because of the food they put in us, all this seedless shit. You don't understand what even the food that you guys are eating is poisonous to your bodies. That's why I'm sitting here and I'm fasting and I drink spring water and I don't drink everything else. But I have to drink this because it says it's purified with minerals and added for taste. I don't even know what kind of water this is, but when I'm speaking and I'm drinking my spring water, I feel like I'm cleansing myself. Exactly. Alkaline water is the best. The alkaline diet of how you grow your own fruits and vegetables. That's why these rich motherfuckers, you think they innocent or eating our food? Hell fucking all. Them motherfuckers got their own gardens, their own animals that they sit there and slaughter because they know what the fuck they're putting in their body, and that's how they stay clear of mind. I never said I was vegan. There's certain celebrities and certain motherfuckers who have the money because they're woke. They eat their own animals. They eat their own fruit because they know that they're growing it. You guys are saying, is this diamond? This is a diamond that you guys know that I'm talking because that's how I presented myself as diamond. But like I said, I know that I'm a living descendant of a presidential bloodline, and they're trying to get me to fucking die. They're trying to get my mother to die. They're trying to get my father to die. They're trying to get all my people to die, so we cannot be woke and bring this to y'all attention. Certain motherfuckers only know this because they know it's true. Yes, my sister's safe. My whole family's safe because we're covered in the blood of the word. I'm sitting there talking how I talk, and I stand how I stand, and I talk with authority because it's not me talking through me. I'm talking through a living vessel of my ancestors. When I went to jail and I felt so oppressed, and I seen how they was mistreating us, and they feed you at these odd times, and they feed you this bullshit. They don't even feed you real food. And that's how you feel. Go in the house with this stupid ass shit. It's not stupid. It's the fucking truth. I told them I don't want to go to the public with this because it's too big. Like the Michael Jackson case when he sexually assaulted some kids and Michael Jackson got killed. Do you guys understand that? He was killed by his own doctor because he was waking up. Right? Michael Jackson didn't just die for no reason. He died because he was set up by his own government. Because he was coming to realization saying they don't really care about us. When they say they don't really care about us, he's talking about the fucking government, you fucking idiots. It's time to wake up and use your mind. Do some research. Like they said, the Illuminati is real. And I was going to sleep the other night, and it was late and it was dark. Do you guys not understand that I felt something so sinister? I felt like somebody was sucking the life out of my brain, and it fucking hurt so bad. And I woke up. I said, damn, I might want to do some drugs so I could stay up, but I didn't. I just got up and I put on some music that was peaceful from the Muslim people. I put on Muslim music, and I was just good like that. Where am I now? Don't worry about where I'm at. I know where the fuck I am. And it's not like I said for everybody to understand because you guys will wake up on your own time when it's time for y'all to wake up. I didn't go to jail for 2 weeks and feel like this. As soon as I got out of jail, I started feeling some kind of way. And I understand now why I feel some kind of way. Barbie, do you not understand when you took me to my grandma's house, her door was wide the fuck open when you pulled off? And I've never seen my grandma's door wide the fuck open. She was on her way out the door. You understand why she was on her way out the door? Because she's waking up. She was with this lady, and I forgot the lady's name because that was not the point. I seen a lady Googling something, and she was searching some records because she was waking up my grandma, and that they're trying to go ahead and get the money that they deserve because the government owes all of us when you don't understand, when you're sitting there not understanding who you come from. I know who I am, and I know where I come from. I know I'm not originally from this land, but I am. You guys are taught, oh, they went over to Africa and they took our people on a boat and they brought us back over here. That's because that's what history was told to us in school. We were already on this land. They took what the fuck was ours. Do you understand that? George Washington was originally black. Right? We were already on this land. They never came and took us from nowhere. This land was our land originally. We were already here. Hello? He just left. Yes, he just left. Yeah, I guess so. I'm not sure, but maybe so. I did not wake up from nothing. I woke up because my ancestors woke me up. And they start talking to me. And they start making me research shit. I'm not asleep. I'm wide awake. That's why when the fucking ambulance took me, as soon as I got back there, they don't even ask me my name. They just start shooting shit in my arm right away. And I'm not dehydrated. I have water right here. I have water right here. And I have water even right here. I drink nothing but. I was talking to my mother one time, and the fucking feds was tapping my phone. I could not call my mom. Every time I called, the call fucking failed. But as soon as I called my grandmother, she answered up right away. I know what the fuck is going on because it's the truth. That's why I'm going to where I'm going. And that's why I told you guys I would rather sleep in front of a church. than sleep outside or sleep in people's houses that I don't feel trustworthy enough. Exactly. All you drink is water, right? All I drink is water.
So what do you eat?
I ate something. I'm trying to eat natural foods. I can eat little bullshit food here and there because I know who I am now. I don't have to sit here and be oppressed no more and be blindsided by the artificial intelligence that they put into the world. Nothing's going on with my bottom lip. I'm perfectly fine.
So are you able to stay there tonight too?
I'm not staying nowhere. I'm going to surrender myself to my Muslim brothers and sisters and get help from them. Like I said, they said I'm acting like the 333 is now sad. I posted on my Facebook something about I'm ready for eternity 333 because I know who the fuck I am. I'm not dehydrated.
So where are the
They're at
Muslim
the
people at?
mosque. That's why when you go to a mosque and you enter yourself into a Muslim church, you're not even allowed to have your phones on because they know what the fuck is going on. Right? You can't even have, it's not about being a church. I don't know what the mosque is. I'm still learning myself and my beliefs, but I know I believe in the Islamic beliefs and it's just being righteous and doing what's right. Exactly. The Muslims are woke. That's why when you enter their temple, you can't even have your phone on. You have to be fully clothed. Where's Visa? I don't know. But I do know this. I'm going to the mosque and I'm going to the embassy for the government. Because I know that what the fuck they did to me was wrong. And they've been doing wrong all our life. That's why I said I know I'm of a presidential bloodline. I didn't just wake up and smell the fucking roses. I've been knew about me being related to President Hamilton. But now I'm taking it more serious because I'm being woke by my ancestors. I'm not auditioning to be nobody's wife because I've already been married. So yeah. I'm not going to the embassy. I'm going to the mosque. Because like I said, if anything ever happened to me, I want it to be public. I said that last night. I said, if something happens to me, I want you guys to know. And that's why I stayed live as much as possible. What did I eat?
So where's your husband?
My husband. I can't tell you guys who my husband is because you guys really
No, where is he?
my
Where's your
husband
husband?
is somewhere in a safe place. And that's why I'm going to where I'm going. So I can go ahead and be safe too.
And you can't
I'm
go
going
to
to where
where
he's at.
he's
I'm
at?
going to the mosque. That's why. Wait, listen to this. This is how
How long you
serious it is.
guys been
Even with
married?
TKO, didn't Yetta say she called the FBI on him? Did she not come live and tell you guys she called the Federal Bureau of Investigations on him? Right? That's why I said this app is the feds. They've been watching everybody. She did say that. In the comments, did she not say that she called the FBI on TKO? A known fucking pimp. Who has pimp
Yep,
fucking
I don't think she did it though.
regardless if she did or didn't, who's the fucking say she didn't? She did say that. You guys are saying no because y'all wasn't there when she said it. I was here on live when she did say that.
Mm-hmm.
And Barbie, you know that she said that because you said she can't.
Yeah, but that's why I said I don't think she did it though.
Okay,
I don't
regardless if
think
she
she
did or
did it.
didn't, the point is the
I do
police
remember.
been on this app, and that's why TKO broadcasts his life, and he does these pimps and Pauly fucking auditions, and nigga, you don't understand that they've been on your ass too. They've been on everybody who's a black person because they know if you have any common knowledge, then yeah. And you guys are talking about I'm whacked out of my mind. I'm not. She said she's not crazy. I know I'm not crazy. They want you to think you're crazy. That's why these drugs they put in my system, for one was a drug to fucking weaken my nervous system. Your nervous system is what connects to your brain when you want to move and be mobile to do stuff. I was weakened. I had another drug in my system that was a hallucinogen, and they released me. Famous Royce, so she's in here. I came into her live, and you guys are talking about something. What is her comment? I can't even see her comment no more. First, we couldn't know where he was. Now he is at the Morocco. My point is this. I'm not talking like this for no reason. My ancestors, they woke me up when I went to jail. I'm very conscious. I don't want to talk about my husband. It's not a storyline. Royce, when you were talking...
Why you every time we
Because I can't tell you guys. I don't want to tell you guys my husband.
That's the only time you laugh when we say husband.
Because if I told y'all who he was, y'all wouldn't believe me.
No, you don't have to tell us who he is, but what's the story? How did you run into him?
I can't talk about that at all. I cannot talk about that.
I can't even say the name
because it would just seem like, okay, this bitch is really crazy. No, I cannot talk about it.
Can you just say where you met him?
Downtown. A man came up to me, and I married him. Because I've already been married since the end of time. Since time has started, I've been married.
So you have his last name, or he got your last name?
I have his last name. Because I told you who I'm and my bloodline, where my family tree starts. They want you to not know who your family tree is. That's why when you submit your DNA to Ancestry.com or Family 123, whatever the fuck it's called, some shit my brother did. But this is how I'm saying. My brother even found out my mother's father is not her father. My mom believed that her father was somebody for 45 fucking years. How the fuck would your own mother lie to you? Because my grandma's story is, I've had sex one time and I got pregnant with your mama. No, you got fucked somebody else in the past and you won't admit it. Because obviously you're asleep and you don't want the truth to come out. My mom don't even know who the fuck her own father really was, but we met him the other day. And I'm not lying. I don't have to lie to you guys about why I don't have to sit there and be a liar. You guys think I lied about the killing of Cordell and how he tried to rape me and rob me. Why do I have to sit here and be such a liar? Because you guys are asleep. You guys don't want the people to know. I told y'all it was a storyline so you guys could shut the fuck up about it on the app. That was not a storyline. It wasn't. Like I said. That, I believe that was a setup for the government to kill me then. Like I said, my brother got shot by somebody and I got shot by somebody because they're trying to kill us. You don't just meet people for no reason. People don't just come attack you for no reason. He didn't even know who the fuck I was. Why would you just come and rob and try to rape me? And then you had a gun, a pistol that was loaded with a bullet at the top of the chamber ready to take my life away. He stood over me, execution style. And if I would have said anything that offended him, he would have took my brains out. And I'm blessed to be alive.
So how do you feel right now since of this morning at 4 a.m.? Because this morning at 4 a.m.
I feel blessed and highly favored because my people who believe me and trusted me, Paige, Barbie, whoever cashed at me to help me get that room. Excuse, what? Do I know how to sing? Yeah. Trust me, if I do, I'll be shouting to the top of my lungs, baby. But I don't know how to sing, but I know how to talk with authority. No, I don't. Do you? Yeah, that's what we do. You make music, right? What are you talking about in your music? We're talking about real life, feelings, emotions, nothing political or nothing like that. I'm not talking politically. I'm talking righteously. Oh, I'm not talking about what you're talking about. I even asked you what you were talking about yet.
Who is that?
Okay, yeah. It's a person. He's listening to my conversation with you guys, and he's talking about how he talks about music. Whatever you're rapping about, hopefully it's about the real truth, about the world. About you. Who are you? I am real. You're real? Yes. What do you mean you're real? What do you mean that you're real?
It's only one definition for real.
Exactly. Thank you.
Hey, friend. You see how I just talk about music? Now another artist just walk up. What's up, folks? That's how real it is.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you're saying. I know exactly what you're saying. This man, you gotta listen through the music. Royal Royce, when you were talking with fucking Greedy Boy and he was rapping the truth. I was listening to every word he was saying, and music is so powerful. Yeah. Yes, he
So,
was. Right.
so
Because
you
Royce
know where,
understands what the fuck I'm talking about. Because she knows who the fuck she is. She don't call herself famous Royce for no fucking reason. And I understand that now. And every time I'm talking so powerful, I get this sense in the air because it's through my ancestors coming to me. And that's why I talk like this. And that's why when I was on the phone with Barbie, I was talking like this with the police. Because they wanted me to be left for dead.
that's not a storyline, y'all. She was talking just like this, scaring the shit out of me while
Exactly.
I to pick her up.
Period. Fearless, sis. I like some things you're saying. And it's probably because I'm saying too much. But I know that the government is out to get me. And I know where my true bloodline comes from. And that's why they try to oppress us. Because my ancestors woke me up. When I was talking with authority, I kicked my feet in the dirt. Because they're coming through me. And they're rising through us.
So
And
you
that's
don't
the
wear
truth.
so you don't wear wigs no more?
I don't have to wear anything but what I want to wear. And I chose to wear this because I feel like even those wigs are poisonous, the hair that we get from China and India or wherever the fuck that hair comes from, I don't want to wear a wig. I want my natural self. I don't have a lick of makeup on my face. But everybody say I'm so beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know I'm beautiful. I don't have to wear makeup and wigs and artificial nails. And I don't have to be nothing but myself and I come naturally because I
So
am natural.
when did you stop all this? Wearing all
I
that.
stopped this when I went to jail and they
So 2 weeks
took
ago.
my no. I got out of jail. Let me see. Where's my paperwork at? Because I don't even have my jail paperwork. But I know I was in jail for 2 weeks and I've been released for about 2 weeks. So I've been out for a good month.
So it's been a month since you haven't like worked wigs and nails and makeup
Yes.
and.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
When I was in jail and I had twisted my hair, everybody said, "Oh my God, you're so beautiful." And I said, "Damn, I don't see that." Because I'm used to wearing makeup and I'm used to wearing wigs. I'm used to having everything fake on me. I'm not acting like myself because I'm channeling through my ancestors as a living vessel. I know who I am in the living flesh today, but when I talk about my histories, because I know about, if I didn't, first of all, I wouldn't say certain things if I didn't know them. I didn't start Googling all the shit about the government unless somebody from the long ago came to me and said, this is the truth. Yes. See, I like this part. Natural is the key, but we like different things at times. Because Royce understands because she wears her natural beauty and she's so beautiful. Barbie is so beautiful because she wears her natural beauty. People who wear makeup and wigs and this, that, and the third, you can wear what you want to wear, but as long as you know that your natural beauty is who you're supposed to be. And it's not for everybody to understand. That's why it's 2.1K people in here because the government is listening to me as I talk to y'all. There's songs about brown skinned girls and this, that, and the third because we are so beautiful. How they say that fucking we got took from Africa and they brought us over here and they enslaved us. We were already on a slave because this land was our land. That song you learn in school. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Islands. The whole country has been ours. Exactly. They lied to us about everything. Do you not understand that my mother and my sister right now, they are, look, and this person right here. Excuse me, sir. Can you come here? Right, because he's a walking fed. He ignored me because you guys don't understand. There's government people, artificial intelligence. They wear those black earbuds. Who the fuck realizes this? Those black earbuds, and I started noticing everybody's wearing them. I'm like, well, damn, who the fuck? Why everybody got these earbuds? What happened to AirPods? Right? I'm not losing it. I've been know the feds was watching me since I've been outside because I told you guys that on live my motherfucking self. And I have proof and recordings of the police watching me since day one. Your AirPods might be fine, but they have these new AirPods that are black. And they put them in their ear. It's like a black AirPod, but it's not like an AirPod. It's just like a circle black device that they're putting in their ear. I know what I'm talking about, and I'm just coming publicly about it because I'm sick or tired of these motherfuckers trying me. I didn't say I was somebody special, but I know who my ancestors are, and you don't know who your ancestors are. Look into your last name. Find out your real family tree. The person that walked up to me was supposed to be a living descendant of George Washington himself, and that's why I'm talking like this. That's who I met downtown. I am very special. God has been blessed my soul.
Oh, that's who you married, George Washington.
I'm going to show you something. His name is Jimmy Mitchell. The IRS and the Social Security Service building, two forms of the government has already came to him right here. And he gave me his paperwork before he walked off. Jimmy Mitchell walked up to me and said, hey, I'm Jimmy Mitchell, right? But he also has this. Jimmy Mitchell right here and a Jimmy Washington. Jimmy Washington is a living descendant of George Washington. I'm a living descendant of President Alexander Hamilton. Two of our most known famous founding fathers. I'm not an inmate. I didn't pick this up. He gave this to me and he walked off. Alexander, I didn't say that he was a president. He was a founding father of this country. He was already on this land. George Washington was our first founding father and our first president. You guys are talking about Albert Einstein. I'm so smart. I'm a genius.
Can we see
That's
George
what I know
Washington?
what I know. I didn't say he's here. The man walked off.
No, you say you know where he's at. Can we be able to see him?
His address, I try to find his address. But when I went to the address that it was, the address is no longer existing. My mother said, first of all, I didn't go through nobody's mail. My mother told me how they're trying to erase her and how she went to prison. My mother was set up by the federal government herself. Because like I said, right here, let me go back to my facts. It's only two things in this world, right or wrong, facts or no facts, common sense or no sense. And I have the common sense because it's already been embedded into me. Exactly. We have been programmed since birth. Y'all have to wake the fuck up. That's why y'all don't understand what I'm talking about. Like she said, since birth. Our birth certificate, our social security number. The man that I said I thought I knew, his birth certificate says that he's born March 30th of 1988. But on his jail paperwork, it says that his birthday is April 30th of 1988. Why is there a month difference in his birthday?
Sometimes the jail mess up.
The jail is not a mess up. You guys, this is what I'm saying.
Sometimes.
Let me go to my facts right quick.
Yeah, they make mistakes sometimes.
When I said I wanted to sue the government, I was going to go to the United States District of Nevada. Hello, Brandon, and how are you? On the government website, it says how you can go ahead and get your unclaimed funds. This is what the man about Jimmy Washington told me. Here's the proof, once again, because he gave me this paperwork. I didn't steal nothing. I'm not a thief. Let me just show y'all something right quick, because y'all keep talking about... They keep talking about I got this mail out of somebody's inbox. This man walked up to me and said, hey, I know you. I didn't know who the fuck he was. And I was looking at his ass sideways as fuck my motherfucking self. I said, nigga, who are you? And he told me he's a living descendant of George Washington, his motherfucking self. He got this, Jimmy Washington, from the Department of Social Service. This is a government website. Not government website. This is a government agency. Right? Jimmy Washington. But he's also Jimmy Mitchell. Now, here's my proof on this one. How the Internal Revenue Service approached him their motherfucking self. The Internal Revenue... Let me cover up this box. Let me just go ahead and open this and just show y'all so I can show y'all something right here. Because everybody is not of the common knowledge like I am. Jimmy Mitchell. That's his address from the Department of Internal Revenue Service. They said that they owe him money, but they don't know because of this bullshit. Oh, it says amount due is $0. No, they know how much they owe him. So Jimmy Mitchell is also the same person as Jimmy Washington. Look here. The same. Fuck, these spies are bothering me. Jimmy Mitchell, Jimmy Washington is the same person. I went to jail, yes, and I became woke because I felt oppressed. And I seen how they were talking to us and how they treated us. Read, write, or sleep. Or we're going to put your head down. Oh, you guys can fight, but then we're going to come tase you and mace you afterward and still put you in a hole. Do you guys not understand that they try to send me to a hole? And when you go to the hole in jail, they add on days to your time. They keep telling you, we're going to add 30 days to your time. Now, me not being familiar with the jail system because I don't go to jail. They gave me a 72-hour write-up saying that I was going to have to go ahead and first of all, you go to the hole and you get 5. I gave a lady a piece of paper and I got a 72-hour write-up, meaning I have to stay in my bed all day for 72 hours. You can't shower. You can't fucking use the phone. You can't even use the shower when you're on a fucking write-up. Do y'all understand that? I don't need prayer. Prayers just came to me. Thank you, Keys. And thank you, Brandon. Certain people don't understand. Certain people have the common knowledge because it's common sense. You either have common sense or you have no sense. And for it to be common, that means you have the knowledge, the common knowledge, to understand what the real history is. History is written by the winners. The U.S. government who created history and said, here, teach us in the schools. This is what you're going to tell people what happened back then. This is what George Washington's supposed to look like. How the fuck do certain people know that the real first president was a black man? Whether he was George Washington or not, we have history recorded as George Washington being our first president. I know I make sense. And it's only common to people who are woke. It's not about everybody. The common sense to y'all is what y'all been taught and how y'all think. Yes, stay woke, because I've been woke. They teach you, oh, they came from overseas and took our people from a different country. Our people were already here. And our people are not everybody's people. Now, some people may have came from overseas or wherever the fuck they came from. That's okay. I know where I came from. I was already here. Exactly. I've opened my mind because my ancestors woke me the fuck up when they put me in jail. Once again, Google why it says, this food is for inmate consumption, not human consumption. Right? What the fuck does that mean? What does that mean? That means we are not people to them. That's a big difference. How would I be on drugs and if I'm in jail, the only drugs they could put me on is the food they're feeding me, which is poison. But I still woke up. And I'm repeating myself because I'm trying to get y'all to wake the fuck up. But y'all don't want to be awoke. Y'all want to stay asleep because that's how artificial intelligence works. Some people are woke and some people aren't. I'm speaking the truth and I'm speaking the real common knowledge because artificial intelligence is how they teach you up in here. The real common sense comes from the root and the seeds about our ancestors. That's why all those people who was enslaved, they didn't enslave them for no reason. United States of America Incorporated is how it started. That's why they enslaved us and incorporated our people. Incorporated. The corpse are our fucking ancestors that they took. Our people. Do you understand that? United States of America Incorporated. Understand that. Google that. Our country is owned by not the right people. In corpse, the dead. Right? Our country is owned by the dead people, but we sit there and think, no, it's owned by this person and president, this person and this person is running the country. Those people are not supposed to be in office. Understand that. It's supposed to be corporate America, but the USA Inc. is incorporated. In corpse. You understand that? Corpse is a dead person. Exactly. That's why I'm not talking about artificial intelligence for no reason. There's a man right here sitting with a fucking American flag chair because he's listening to me because he's probably a fucking federal artificial intelligence worker himself. That's when I asked this black young man who had that earpiece, come here, sir. He walked past me because he knows what the fuck is happening too because he's of them. I'm loud because I'm standing up for my people. That's why I talked to Barbie on the phone. I said, Barbie, if I stop talking like this, just know something happened to me. Did I not say that? And she said, okay, I know you're venting. I'm not venting. I'm waking the fuck up and standing up for my people because that's what my ancestors want us to do. That's why Yetta came on here and said, hey, I'm calling the FBI on TKO, a known pimp, because she wants him to go away. That's how the government works. You guys are not understanding. They talking about a corporation is not about this and that. A corpse. Incorporated in the dead people, and they took our people and our money. That's why I understand that I am from a presidential descendant living of the president Alexander Hamilton or whatever fuck. I know I'm of these people that they have their money. And that they're coming through me and telling me to wake the fuck up. And I'm not sitting here. I'm not preaching. I'm not teaching. I'm just awoke and I'm talking righteously. I'm talking the common sense that's been brought to my brain because it comes from the seed. It comes from the roots. Our people, once again. And it's not about being a motivational speaker. It's about waking up our people before it's too late. But I'm woke, and I don't care who believes me because I know what I'm going to do. And I know who I'm going to take upon the stand when I go to fight my case against the government because I know what the fuck they doing. There's already cases from people who have awoke, and they're suing the government right now. But they don't want everybody to say, hey, I want to sue the government because of this, because this is what I've been told. No, I'm suing them because I know who I am and where I come from. I know what they're doing to us is wrong. You don't have to ever go to jail. Do what's right in your life and you won't. I know that I don't have to work because our people have been oppressed and they work for nothing our whole fucking lives. That's what they say. We're raising minimum wage to this. No, they want you to live just comfortably enough to pay your bills and keep a roof over your head so you could keep being a modern day slave. Right? Or wrong? That's why it's called modern day history. History is going to keep changing every day that our children are raised in schools. And it's going to keep saying, hey, in this day, in 2021, President Biden did this for us. And it's going to be wrong. History is written by the winners for a reason. Because they won over us. Nature Boy don't call himself Nature Boy for no reason. I don't call myself what I'll call myself for no reason. I don't identify from this country because of my birth certificate, my social security number. That's who I am as a U.S. citizen. I'm going to go ahead and get my citizen reannounced, and I want to become a U.S. national or whatever the fuck I'm supposed to be so I can go ahead and get what's rightfully mine. I know I'm a U.S. citizen because I was born here. Has my mother born here because of what they did. But I know the truth. I'm not originally from this land. What's rightfully mine is not of your business. Like I said, Jimmy Mitchell, he approached me. He said he brought me to him. And I know it's true because every time I was outside, I was smelling something. I'm like, what does that smell? It smells like poison. But it wasn't. It was him coming to me. Trap queen, right? I call myself a trap queen because I've been trapped as a queen. Right? I'm about to show you something right now. I don't think I screenshot on
Mm-hmm.
my phone. I'm gonna send it to
Yeah.
you, Barbie, and if you have another phone, show it to them because I seen something I showed my mom and she's like, what the fuck? Watch this. Barbie, when you get when you get that video I just texted you, please show them that video, please. I can't show it because it's on my phone, and I only have my
I'm
phone to
great.
talk. And that's why I
I'm
wanted
glad
to
yet.
stop you, Barbie, and lie you because you were making it seem like I know. That's why I told you, like I said, I was protecting you. I was protecting Barbie because she was a genuine friend protecting me. So I protected her by telling her what she needed to know, what I felt like she should know. It all goes back into television programming, right? When we watching our TVs, they program us through our televisions, our schools, this, that, and the third. That's how artificial intelligence works. There's certain movies about how they telling us what the fuck they're doing to us, and we get scared. And that they're scary movies. Do you not understand what a scary movie is? My auntie said, well, I believe, and I was told as a young girl, that scary movies are from some kind of truth because who just sits there and wakes up and say, hey, I want to write a script on a movie and make it about this, about possessions and the demons and artificial intelligent movies are already becoming a thing because they're telling us in our face how stupid we are. I'm not stupid. I'm a fucking queen and I know who I am. Barbie, please, as soon as you get that video, I want you to show them, girl, so bad. You got it?
I got it.
Just play the
I got
video.
it.
Turn your camera around and show them.
It's down.
This came from a government courthouse. And I'm talking so loud and my lips are getting chapped because, like I said, I'm natural and I don't give a fuck.
It must be. It's long because
It's only a few
it's
seconds long. It's not
downloading.
even that long. Show them that video and they'll understand what the fuck I'm talking about then. About how you guys don't understand. We're told that God is a man. I don't believe that. I believe something else about my personal beliefs. Yeah, I'm not going to keep talking about it because it's not for everybody to understand. There's already people living my life because they're trying to erase me because they knew I would wake up. And I've been watching them through Facebook, through this metaverse. That's why they call Facebook metaverse. How they say they want us in the future to be able to go ahead and live through these computers and sit there and live our lives. Wake the fuck up and smell the roses, y'all. That's why I'm coming to y'all publicly. And I wanted to bring it to the news station and talk. But I can't because I have to go ahead and make sure they cannot touch me, first of all. Because I want to give the power of attorney to myself, to my mother. Because I can only trust her. That way they can't take me and put me in jail and say, you are scaring our people. That's what they told me in the fucking courthouse when I was talking about how I am who I am. And I was telling our people to wake up. And the marshals came and said, hey, we need you to quiet down because you're scaring them. Yeah, I'm scaring them because they're waking the fuck up. And I was talking like that in the fucking courthouse. And that's why the marshals did not arrest me because they know that the government works for us. Barbie, please show them that video as soon as you get it, girl. I cannot wait.
I'm trying to have it load. I'm gonna show them. I'm trying to have it load. It's not loading.
Here, I'm going to just go ahead and play the video and send you a screenshot of the front and the back of a sign. It's simple. You guys keep making it about drugs, and I could give two shits because that's how sick everybody is in the world. I know who I am. I know who I am.
Maybe
Oh, that's probably what it is too.
send it to the other number. Yep. Send it to the other number. I got it. You gonna send the video?
Did you get it, Barbie? See, this is how it works. They try to stop you. They try to stop you from waking up, but they can't stop me from talking like this because I know who I am. Of course, they've been trying to come for me. Like I said, I was asleep, and I felt something so sinister because I started looking at the Illuminati and how they work. It's how deep this shit goes. That's why the people who are famous and they have all this money because they are of the Illuminati. That's why Beyonce, she is a part of the Illuminati. Do you guys understand a girl, Aaliyah Valentine, on that Facebook? She said something so crazy. I'm going to show you that status too. How about that? Because I have all my facts and I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Barbie, did you get those pictures? I tried to make a deal with the government before I came up here and told you guys publicly, but they keep fucking with me and they think I'm playing games and I won't do nothing. So I have to come publicly now. And I have to sue them. Because like I said, I was kidnapped by the hospital twice. And they drugged me with hallucinogens and trying to weaken my nervous system so I could not move. And they pushed me into a dark room. They pushed me and strapped me down to a bed into a dark room where I couldn't even get help or scream for no help because they would not help me. I was laced by the government. Like I said. They tried to send me to a mental ward because they couldn't. The doctor said, why are you telling me what I want to hear? I feel like you're telling me what I want to hear. No, nigga, I'm telling you what the fuck is right. Show them the first picture, Barbie.
I'll show.
You gotta flip your camera around.
That's what she sent, y'all.
No, show the other picture first.
Okay.
So they can understand that's a sign from the government. That's the courthouse I was at. It says courthouse handicap, whatever the fuck. But on the back of that sign, when you turn around, look at what the fuck it is. Barbie, show the other picture and zoom in. Zoom in. Zoom in for me, girl. Just zoom in.
That?
No aliens allowed in a government allowed building. That's what the fuck is on our government buildings. Wake the fuck up, people. You guys talking about I'm crazy? No. Why the fuck did I get these pictures and these videos? It's not about a sticker. That's on a government sign. It could be a sticker, but it still says no aliens allowed. That's why they put me out the courthouse. They think I was an alien. That is a sign from the government courthouse once again. And y'all can say somebody drew that. I don't give a fuck what you say, but why is it there is the question. Wake up. I'm not talking like this for no reason. The Illuminati is real. Certain people who got all this money and these riches, it's called eternal life, eternal riches. The IRS, the Internal Revenue Service. right? Internal. It starts from our vital records. Y'all don't understand how they said that black boy was found in that school and they cut his organs out and they sewed him back up and threw his ass behind the bleachers. You know what I'm saying? If you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. If you don't, then you are still sleeping. That's okay. Because the more I talk, the more you'll wake your ass up. That story was crazy. It's all about how our ring cameras getting tapped by the fucking people who work for them. And they're talking to these kids. Go kill your mother. Go kill your father. Go steal some money. Go do this and that and the third. They're doing that to children. It's the government. And I'm not being dramatic. I'm just talking with authority because I know that I'm a queen and they're trying to take me away from the truth. But they can't. Exactly. What does alien mean? Who said something about what an alien means? I missed the comment because the comments are going so fast. It's not about being from out of this world, but it is that serious because we are from out of this world. When Illuminati, they're from out of this world. There's 3 types of Illuminatis. Just know that. Google your fucking truth. They give you the truth, and people don't understand that it's public records. I was at the courthouse trying to print up my documents to go fight my case. And every page that I printed, the printer stopped working. I couldn't even get my own facts. But, excuse me. Excuse me. But I don't give a fuck. Because I know the truth. And I got this in my tablet. All I got to do is go ahead and screenshot it myself. And they could sit there and I could go to a library and print it out myself. But every time I'm trying to print something, it doesn't work for me. Every time I'm calling certain people, my phone stops working. It's because, yeah, look, in corpse or rated, Brianna, people need to wake up. Wake up is all I'm saying. That movie Get Out, there's certain movies about how they send you into a sunken place. That movie Get Out is about that. And I'm not rambling. I'm speaking of the righteous truth. And I'm trying to wake my black people up. Certain people are saying in the comments, certain shit is happening to them. I left my brother's house because a bitch was possessed in his house. And I told my mother, I said, I have to get the fuck out of here because I know that the feds are coming. So instead of the feds coming to us, I came to them. And I'm trying to go ahead and not have it be so publicly big to where how Michael Jackson's case, he touched somebody and it was so big. And when he was trying to bring it to our attention how the government don't give a fuck about us, they killed him. 6ix9ine is another person. They put him in gangs and infiltrated him into the public's eye because they wanted him to snitch on them people. And that's why he's so rich and so untouchable. Wake up is what they say. Wake up. Nipsey Hussle, yes, another living vessel because he knows the fucking truth. I know the truth. Nothing's going to happen to me because I don't want it to happen to me. I don't want it to be so big and how they are coming for the people and killing them again. Listen to this. Michael Jackson was a black man. His surrogate baby mother. Oh, I bet you can. Let me hit that. It's a blunt. I'm trying to smoke a blunt. Anyways, that's besides the point. I got like this because my ancestors woke me up. You guys are understanding who I really am because I can't tell you who I really am. I can only come to you as a U.S. citizen. They have me on paper as, but I know who I really am. That's why I'm so happy my people believed in me and they got me into a hotel room so I can feel safe and secured. Because I know if I would have stayed on these streets, I would have probably stabbed somebody because they keep these men keep approaching me. Telling, do you want to get high? You stole this from that from me, and they're walking up to me. And
yeah, we believe you. We see the
because they want me to go ahead and hurt somebody. They want me to end up in prison for the rest of my life so they can suppress my memory and erase myself. But they can't. That man who approached me talking about some You stole some sunglasses. You bitch ass nigga. It's some motherfucking sunglasses. What the fuck sunglasses you talking about in the motherfucking first place? And how you know I took your son? Who the fuck are you? And he's walking up to me, trying to make me hurt him. Because if he would have walked up to me and tried to hurt me, I would have let his motherfucking ass have it. But back to Michael Jackson, about him and his babies. He was a black man. Michael Jackson was one of the most famous kings of pop. He wasn't the king of pop for no reason, because he knew the truth. That's why he was so big and powerful. If he was a black man and he said, I'm going to have artificial intelligent babies, listen to this. He said he mixed his DNA with this white woman, Demi Rowe, and they created the Jackson kids. Michael Jackson kids are white. They are not black kids. Michael Jackson was a black man. They don't even look like they have a black lick of DNA in their system. Right? That's why when Demi Rowe had Michael Jackson killed, she married onto somebody else named Mark Townsend. Or not Townsend, Tom, whatever the fuck his name is. Listen to this. My sister was approached, and she had the ability and the fucking opportunity and the blessing to meet this sexual predator, because this motherfucker tried to record my sister taking a shower. Michael Jackson, when he did what he did to those kids, and they said he was molesting people, Mark Townsend was a part of that case. Google it. Michael Jackson and another person who had these sexual operations going, it's all back to the government though. Listen to this. They try to go ahead and recreate themselves. They sat there and got facial surgery and bigger boobs, and they turned themselves white because they were trying to suppress that case because it was so big. They didn't want it to come out again. So that's why my sister was getting recorded by this man. I never said he was innocent, but he didn't turn himself white for no reason. It all goes back to the government is my point. That case has something to do with the government. That's why they killed him. And that's why Mark Townsend or Thompson, whatever the fuck his name is, who was part of that case, he changed himself. And he met my sister. And he tried to sexually record her. And he had hidden cameras in his house. And he has hidden cameras in his house. Because he invites minors to his house. And he gets drunk. And he sits there and tries to touch on their breasts. And he's recording them. Because he is not right. My sister told me this just not too long ago. I said, sis, why did you never tell nobody? She said, because she didn't know who to talk to. She didn't understand what was happening to her. This is what's happening to her. A sexual offender from 45 years ago from a big case came, and he's trying to do the same thing, and he's been doing the same thing. My little sister said she's seen in a binder that he has pictures of little kids. He has pictures of naked bodies in his fucking house. And he has hidden cameras. He came to her while she was trying to take a shower and said, hey, I need to charge my phone. And she's like, I'm trying to take a shower. Why the fuck is this grown man coming into my bathroom while I'm trying to get in the shower? She's already covered up in a towel naked because he already seen her. That's why they say Airbnbs. And if you guys don't understand how it is too much. That's how deep it is. This is how deep it all goes. So about the government, though. She wants to go ahead and turn him in. Right? 5G. I could not contact my mother when she was talking about, she wouldn't even talk about nothing. But that's how it starts, how they start following us, because they've been trying to follow my sister. Like I said, when Michael Jackson died, that bitch got remarried to that nigga. And she brought my little sister around him. She and her grandkids brought my sister around a sexual offender from 45 years ago from the Michael Jackson case. Because it don't matter if they were married or not. But she got remarried the day Michael Jackson died or the day after. Because that's how sick that bitch is. That's how evil she is. Like I said, wake up. It's about our movies, how they're programming us. And people who are gay, it's okay if you're gay because you can't help it because that's what they put into your head. They say being gay is an abomination. I always felt like the Bible contradicts itself. That's how I went from going through a spiritual journey from being a Christian to being a Muslim to being an Israelite. because I'm an Israelite. And it's not about religious beliefs. It's about common sense. It's either right or it's wrong. Know that. It's not no in between. And that's why I talk how I talk, because I know what I am and I know who I am. And I don't have to be shit to nobody. I'm not shit to this world because they want to oppress me and keep us in jail. And I was talking to my mother and I was like, damn, I was sitting there having my own breakthrough through my own artificial intelligence, because I was an AI myself. We are all AIs. And y'all don't understand, because that's how they program me, television programming. My great grandmother used to say as a kid, and when you done watching that TV, make sure you turn it off, because that's how it finishes, whatever you're watching. When you watch these certain movies about how these robots are in our fucking society, walking amongst us right now. I had my own breakthrough. And I woke up and I became myself because my ancestors woke me up. A flag, the 333, that's why she's commenting. It's certain people waking up in these comments, or these people are of the government because they want me to shut up, but I can't shut up because they keep trying to fuck me over. I cannot help but talk the way I talk and say what I say. That's why I stopped watching TV and I stopped becoming one of their programs. That's why we watch the Kardashians and we watch these certain reality shows, because we want to be having their lifestyle. It's so fabulous. Money is the root of all evil, right? Barbie is probably not lost. She's just listening and letting me talk and take it in what I'm saying.
I'm letting her talk, y'all.
Barbie is not successful for no reason. She has the common sense to do what she has to do and stay in her lane and mind her business. And that's why this bitch is living in a penthouse. And she said she would not want me at her house because she doesn't know who I am. And that's the truth. She cannot trust me to come over her house, because what if I did bring a nigga to her house? You're right, Barbie. That's because you're a righteous queen yourself. And that's why you are successful yourself and you're so beautiful. But people say, oh, Barbie is ugly, this and that and third. That's because y'all feel like that. But Barbie is a righteous queen. That's why I call her, because I could trust her. And that's why I protected her by telling her, oh, I'm being followed by men. No, I'm being followed by the fucking government, if you must know. That's the truth. That's why I told Barbie, show y'all that screenshot of the government court official thing. Why does it say, oh, on one side of the sign, this, that, and the third? And that's because we walk in and we see it now. But on the back, it has that small sticker picture, no aliens allowed. Right? Wake up. Mental health is not, it's mental health.
Yep.
It's if you believe in the English language terminology. Like I said, I'm not from this land. My native language is not English. God is protecting Barbie. That's why she has a nice fancy car. She's able to live the life that she lives without making a break of sweat, because she had the common knowledge and she broke through herself. And she said, I'm turning my life around and I'm going to open a boutique and I'm going to help my people the best way I can. That's why she helps me, and she helps people when she wants to and when she's able to, because she knows who's righteously deserves of that help. Right, Barbie? You don't just help everybody, do you? Exactly, because not everybody is not worthy of the help, because everybody is not woke. Right, at this point, do your research. Like I said, I was drugged by the hospital twice. And that's why certain drug dealers and this, that, and the third, they have these chains, because they're making a deal and they're turning people in, because it's just about artificial intelligence and how we live in a minority. Do you guys not understand? A woman pointed a firearm at my head the other day because they want me to die. I did nothing wrong to her. I didn't even walk to her door. She came out. She said, what the fuck are you doing in front of my house? I was on my way to knock on her door and ask her a simple question, and I was looking for my husband. And another person came to the door with a firearm, ready to kill me if I would have said the wrong thing, because they want me to die. Down the street in this minority area where I am, there's a place that's a house, and it's called Hell's Angels Incorporated, because minority area, people doing wrong and they're setting us up to kill each other and hurt each other or turn each other in and snitching each other. You shouldn't be doing none of that but living righteously, doing right or wrong, because there's no in between, once again. And if it's in between, it's wrong, because the only thing that's right is righteous living. That's why I said I'm an Israelite, because I don't have and I don't identify of none of these religions. I just want to live right, because it's the right thing to do, and it's the right thing for me to come to my people and wake y'all up. And only people who understand will understand, but if you don't, it's because you're still asleep. And my mom and them, you know what they told me? They said when I came home, all I was doing was talking righteous. They said, why won't you shut the fuck up? I said, I can't help but talk like this. I cannot help but talk righteous and try to wake people up. My family told me I needed to shut the fuck up myself, and I can't help it. Because I want to wake people up. That's why it's 2.2K people over here and however many views are over there. Because people need to hear it. It's a right or if it's wrong. And that's why they say that we're living in revelations, right? And I told my mom, make sure you stay close with your family, because she had a dream that the world was ending. But she had a dream that Vegas was ending, Sin City, the 702, the 777. She said that the world was on fire and her kids were separated from her and she was scared for her life. We are living in revelations today. That's why this book right here, this new Bible, somebody just walked up to me the other day and gave me this. And it says New International Version. And Revelations is only a few pages long. But in the original Bible, yes, the New International Version, because I know who I am. That's why I've been going through what I've gone through. Exactly. It says the Revelations represents a new world order. A new world order, because I want people to wake up and understand whoever is in office is not righteously of office rights. This Revelations, I don't know how long Revelations is, but this Revelations is only, it's so thin. Let me show you how thin this motherfucker is.
All right. If you guys want to get finished listening, go to her live.
That's how I'm going
do
to end my
shopping
thing.
stuff.
I'm not losing
But
it. This I'm
it
going
was
to end my life
good.
too. Like I said, Barbie, they said I came out looking like a nigga, right? I did that on purpose because I came out looking like this
Who
because
said
I
that?
want to be unidentifiable to these people who are trying to set me up and take my life from me. I don't want to be recognized how the original Diamond looks. A girl who wears wigs and nails and makeup and she looks like this. I don't want to be recognizable. So I protect myself by wearing my cap and going undercover like this too. How they did with COVID. Go in the house and come out with a mask. That's when they infiltrated the AI on our people. And I rest my case by saying I'm ending my life well too. So goodbye.